Alrighty, I've seen some footage of me painting this car up a little bit. Got the 69 Barracuda here, the 3-in-1. I'm just making it the stock version. If you follow me on Instagram or TikTok, you probably seen my little teaser of me sanding this down with the camera spinning and stuff. But this is just an update part of the video. Pretty much got everything together. I just have the window sitting on top of the interior. It's just a one-piece window. Not really too special about it. I figured just have everything sitting here for now. So put that to the side. Got the interior all done with my tan and clear orange sprayed over the tan to give it orange seats. Some brown detailing in there. I got brown for the side. Black washed the vents. I got the decals and some brown for the dash in there. And this turned out pretty good. Seat belts I got up, I did those. I threw those in there. This kit does come with a seat delete for the race version. This seat does move. So if you want, you can actually have this folded down, but it's just gonna stay like that. So I did have it does have the option, so there's like little pins here on both sides. But if you want to have it fold down, you can. If not, then it just stays like that. I don't care if it moves. I like how this interior turned out. It's pretty nice. And then for the engine and underneath, got painted red. I black washed the whole thing. Got the decal on the top of the engine. I dirtied up the wheels with some brown paint. I just mixed it with water and painted over the wheels so it looked like it's been driving around some dirt. I did that for all four. I just used the mags that come with this. There is a couple other sets of wheels that come with this. Let me see all my spare parts over there for the race version and street version. It does come with slicks for the back. The Race Masters, it does come with different seats for the race version, different engine, mufflers, extra stuff for the race version. Comes with a spoiler. It's kind of like a roll bar, roll cage here that comes with it. And this is the seat delete, different center console, hood scoop. This is for the hood. And these are the side vents that you can put on the car. They have the back, what do you call it? Like the back, it's not like the back bumper, but it's like the back tailgate. It goes inside the taillight here, is on here. So I just painted that up and did that. There's another center console that I'm not using. This goes with those seats. But I got the taillight all done up, decals on there. This piece just pushes into it. You see the pegs sticking out, and then this will push into the back of the car, like so. It's just sitting there, but it'll work. So that'll just get pushed into there. Back to this. This is all. So I did the underneath. I dirtied it up like it's been driven. I rusted that up. I painted the fuel tank a black red. I did this with my, I think it's a 71 Plymouth Doms from Fast and Furious for the fuel tank, and I actually liked it, so I figured I'd just do it again. I like the darkness and how it looks for everything. But I just dirtied everything up, dry brushed it, some oranges and browns and burnt umber. Oh. I figured it looked nice. I mean, not gonna really ever see it again, but it's there. I know it's there. For the other pieces, this is the Firewall. If I can get my thing to focus here. So I got the Firewall done. I just dry brushed it with silver to make the lines pop out and everything. Painted this part gold. That's really all I did for that. And then I just chromed out the buttons and dots for radiator and battery on here. That's all I did for those. This kit does come with a fire extinguisher. So I got that all done up. I'll just throw that on the floor in the passenger seat or in the rear seat somewhere. I just finished painting that. It was a chrome piece, so it'll be in there somewhere. The front and back bumper are just still yellow, still on the trees. I don't know what these pieces are. Still gotta go through the instructions again. But I just gotta clear everything, spray clear on this and the car and the hood. And those will be done, put the license plates on. I got the spoiler and side mirrors here. I don't know if I'll be using the spoiler, side mirrors for sure, but I did the spoiler up just in case. It's on the same tree. I figured if I change my mind, I'll do it. If not, then it'll be fine without it. But those are all done. I did a little chrome inside them for the mirrors, reflective. And then for the car itself, I put the decals on there, the black decals that go along the side, on both sides. You got the side marker lights, the Barracuda sign, and the fuel cap. This is bare metal foil with the decal on it. So I just need to clear this and the hood. And then the same thing for the other side. I think it turned out pretty good. Got the Plymouth logo on here. Here's a chrome tree. So here's the other wheel options I was talking about. It was the stock and street and custom. The different, you can build a different engine with this kit. It has tachometers, more other gauges. This is for the racing headlights. It has a foot pedal, different tail lights, I guess. These are the hood pins, front and back, chrome pieces for the bumpers. And then this is the grill that I did up. Done up, whatever. My camera focuses, but the grill's all done. I black washed it, black paint in there, and I yellowed the lights and orange these ones, so they'll look nice and good on there. All I gotta do is cut it off, clean it up, and put it on the car, and this thing will be done. This is just going to be oh, and here's the license plates and more gauges. I think these are these different, I don't know, different lights or different side lights. I don't know what those are. I'm just doing stock version, so it doesn't matter. But that's it. That's all I've done so far. That's all I'm gonna probably be doing. And this thing will be done. I just wanted this to be a quick, nice, easy done. I'm not really going for show perfect here. I'm just want something that, the last one was a pain. It was all the sanding and customizing and all that. Was my first time, so when this is all done, I will come back to the video and show you guys. Alrighty, and here is the final for my 69 Barracuda 3-in-1. I just made it stock, completely stock. I used the mag wheels obviously, but everything else in this car is just stock. I painted it lemon yellow by Tamiya, and the interior is wood deck tan, and the seating is wood deck tan with clear orange sprayed over top of it. And then I used the black stripe decal. I dirtied up the wheels and the bottom so it looks like it's been driven. And this thing is all done. The only problem that I had with this for the final assembly was when I put the interior on underneath the chassis. Because everything is molded in underneath, I had to sand everything down to make it flat, so the interior would sit flat on the underneath the chassis. Otherwise, it would have been sticking up, and this would have been up in the air, and So I had to sand and grind all that down. It just made it flat, and then now it's level and it looks good. The engine is in there. The hood is just a little hard for me to open. I'll have pictures of that at the end. The interior is all set and done. I do have a fire extinguisher in there. It's just rolling around. I did not glue it down. I forgot to glue it down, and that was just kind of loosely in there. Sorry, I'm gonna try and get some light in there. But that's how the interior looks in there. Still looks very nice. The seat still does move freely. So, and then you're gonna hear it roll in a minute. Here is the underneath. I can get some light and camera to focus. So here's the underneath, and there goes the fire extinguisher. Like I said, it's not glued in there. Here's underneath, all dirtied up the wheels. So this car's been driven around, used. It's not sitting in a garage somewhere just resting away. It's actually being driven. This turned out pretty nice. I really didn't go for like a whole show look. I don't know why my hood doesn't sit down. I think the radiator is in the way, but it was flush until I put it together. But other than that, I mean, I really had no problems with this kit. It was a nice, easy kit. All the accessories in here that I showed earlier, I probably would have looked nice too. I was thinking about putting a spoiler on the back, so I kind of like mocked it up and made a set look, and I decided to go against it because I just like it like this. That's really it for this car. I do got the license plates on there. If you see my pictures on Instagram or anything, you'll see that the license plates are missing. That's one thing I always tend to forget to do. Hopefully I get this video out in time, because I will be at the Motor City Madness and putting some cars in just to show them off. If I win, I win. If I don't, I don't. It is what it is. But I will be here, and I will also have a table. So I will look forward to seeing all of you on this Sunday. And that will probably be my next video, is just me covering the show, just taking a video of all the cars and everything and everybody's work. Like I said, everybody else's work is, I've always liked seeing everybody else's work, so that always gives me some inspiration. And I have no idea what my next project will be. I'm working on 4 at a time, so it's kind of whatever I finish first. But anyway, thank you for watching the video, and I will see you on the next.